Hey everybody, welcome to I'm Not Crying, You're Crying, the show about anything and everything because it's our show. I'm here with Juan.
Hey.
And Jay.
Hey everybody.
Thanks, man. Thanks for keeping the pep alive, Jay. And I'm Sean, and this is our theme music. Now, Juan, still nothing. Hey everybody, welcome back to I'm Not Crying, You're Crying. Well,
you forgot the name of our own show, man.
No,
Hello,
man.
Juan Ledesma, how are you?
Oh, thank you. I'm great.
Wow,
great.
so quick to jump on you.
I know. Well,
Welcome to my world, motherfucker.
For once, it's not him. If the coat fits,
It's funny because during the introductions you're kind of a bummer, but then when somebody fucks up, you're like, oh, I get a chance to not be the idiot this time.
Yeah, he jumps on other people's pain because that's all he can do now. That's all he can do. Well, well, everybody, welcome back to season 6, episode 3. It's been a week since we spoke to you guys. We last did a review on Peacemaker, which was, it was a review. And now I'm here with Juan and Jay again. Now, Jay and Juan, before we get into the first thing I want to talk to you guys about, Juan, I think I found your spirit animal.
Is it a white lion?
No.
Then I do not care for it.
Why would you think it's a white lion?
Yeah,
because I've always bonded with white lions.
How so?
I'm sorry. Wait. You say a white lion?
Yeah, a white lion.
Like an albino lion?
Like a Siegfried and Roy lion, you dumb motherfucker.
It's not a lion.
That's not
They had white lions and white tigers and even one white elephant. Dumbass.
But you're
I'm
Mexican.
like 90% sure.
Oh, yeah. In that case, it should be a brown lion. You're right. Stupid me.
No, I'm like 90% sure that was a tiger. But anyway, I think I found your spirit animal.
No, they had tigers. They were known for their tigers, but in the secret garden, aside from the show, you know what? I just realized you could care less. Go fuck yourself.
Was the secret garden Narnia where they have white lions?
No, he's Kimba. Kimba the...
Oh, okay.
The original Lion King.
Yeah. So Juan, I was trolling the internet as I do, and my wife showed me this TikTok video, and it starts off with this guy going, "Why am I married to you?" And it's this guy. And tell me if you guys heard it.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Have you guys heard that before?
No, I haven't.
No, I have not.
And when I heard that sound for the first time, I go, that's Juan Ledesma.
Why? You said spirit animal. That's another fucking human being. I was expecting a raccoon or a fucking trash panda, something, but not another fucking human being. That's just wrong.
I can see you as a trash panda.
It's true. But the reason why he's your spirit animal, Juan, is because he doesn't want peace. He wants problems all the time. That's you. That's you.
I do want peace.
No, you're a lying sack of shit. If you wanted peace, you would have let me be after making my mistake.
No, Sean. A dog doesn't learn not to take a dump inside the house until you rub his mistake.
Wait, what are you rubbing on this dog? Wait, hold on. How are you training your dog?
Yeah, do you just go, your dog takes a shit and you rub it on him? Is that what you do?
I pick it up, sniff it, and then sniff it. No,
again,
you walk him over and have him sniff it and be like, no, bad dog. Bad
Dude,
dog.
If I were a dog in your house, I'd take a shit all the time. Just so I could have a dude rub my ass.
Yeah, man. So like I said, Juan, you do not want peace. So whenever I hear this noise, this is you.
I don't want peace.
That's you. That's you all day. Anyway. So last week when we did the Peacemaker review, they had just released the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard verdict. Are you guys up on news on this? You guys all up on it?
Yes.
Do you guys? So for those who aren't keeping up, I'm sure we're late to it. But Amber Heard is supposed to pay Johnny Depp $15 million.
It comes out to $8 million. I think in the state of Virginia there's a cap on it. So after all is said and done, it's $8 million.
Okay, let Sean finish talking. I think he was getting to that.
Were you shocked?
The thing is, I feel like
you were not.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How do you know? How do you know?
I'm a time traveler from the future, and I came back to see if you were gonna fuck it up again, and you did.
Hey, time traveler, your dog just took a shit on.
But anyway, so yes, the verdict they found that it was overwhelmingly in Johnny Depp's favor, where Amber Heard's supposed to pay him $15 million, and there's a stipulation in the state of Virginia where they had the trial, where it rounds out to a number that is not exactly $15 million. Now, just out of curiosity, do you guys know how much Amber Heard's net worth is?
Apparently, not enough to pay the $8 million.
Well, Juan,
I don't know.
Juan, can you go into the future and then tell us what the fuck it is and come back? Just so you know, we will have both shit in your house.
Oh, okay. Should I Google it or wait?
Goggle. Well, you're the time traveler who goes to the future. So I went
to the future and I just came back and nobody cares about it anymore.
What? Future sucks.
Yeah. What?
I can't live in a world where we don't have Amber Heard and Johnny Depp drama.
I think I can live in a world without that. It was pretty interesting to watch for a time. But anyway, Juan, Amber's Heard net worth before the verdict was $2 million. According to Google. She's not that big of a celebrity. She's done a few movies, and she doesn't command
theater princess.
Yeah, she's not a gate puller or a box office person. Johnny Depp, however, his net worth, according to Google, was $100 million.
Well, yeah.
But after the verdict, it was $115 million. Look at that. Look at that.
I have a question. If Virginia has always had this fucking stipulation of they have a cap on the fucking how much they could award him for damages, why was it always $50 million and countersuit $100 million?
Well, the countersuit was 50 anyway, to teach America a lesson. And also to keep up the drama. Because think, if you thought that they're playing for pennies, would you be as interested? Like, you're like, what's the point of this?
No. I mean, they're rich anyway. I mean, the whole case was to kind of clear Johnny Depp of being a wife beater, you know?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And I mean, it seemed like it's done the job because he's picked up several jobs.
Do you think it's done the job? Because there's still people out there that think that Amber Heard got screwed, and this sets back women.
Well, they're upset that if a woman tries to claim domestic violence, you know, they're gonna automatically think that she's lying because of this Amber Heard case. You know, like, but you know, as many women that I've seen like defend Amber Heard, I've seen so many more women kind of defend Johnny Depp in this whole thing, you know? So I don't know.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I don't feel like this. I don't feel like as a society we don't believe women. I think we just don't believe her. Like,
if there was enough evidence not to believe her,
or those types of women, you know, like the ones that are willing to lie and kind of like you know, throw someone's name under a bus just so they can get advantage, you know, either monetarily or, you know, popularity wise.
Yeah, and like the things that Johnny won over were her proving it, essentially her doing it on purpose to set him up to make him look like a bad person, you know. And she posted a tweet as her last tweet. She's not able to you're not able to comment. You can only retweet or quote the tweet. But it's a kind of a statement that she's like, you know, I can't believe this is sad times because basically this is a setback in women's rights. And I was going to ask you guys that, but it sounds like we're kind of in agreement here that this verdict doesn't necessarily set back women's right. It just means that the world, or at least America, didn't believe her.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're three dudes. I don't think we.
I don't think I qualify, but you know,
yeah, we should get a women's opinion on this. You know, like different women's opinion on this to see what they think.
All right, we'll put out Juan's going to put out a survey.
I don't know how to put out the survey. I only knew how to cheat the system when we did the surveys.
Yeah. I know. But anyway. Well, yeah. So the verdict is out. Johnny's going to get money. Amber's supposed to get some money too. I wonder if she's going to need, if she wants Johnny to pay her first so that she can start to pay him back.
Wait, did I miss that portion? Why is she getting money?
She's getting $2 million because for hold on, I have the verdict here, the information here, I should say. She won one of the claims of like defamation on her end, and I can't find it here in all the words, but she won $2 million, and he won $15 million. So I wonder if he's going to ask her to pay first so that she can pay him or start to. But it doesn't matter.
I thought the $8 million was taking already whatever monies were owed, and that was $8 million cleared.
What?
For which? What are you talking about?
I thought Johnny Depp's money of $8 million comes out after everything is awarded, meaning that's his, and it already settles whatever he had to pay Amber Heard. That's why I got confused, because the way I understood you right now, I thought he had to pay another amount of money.
He pays Amber Heard $2 million.
Yeah.
No. But what I'm trying to say is, from the money that was awarded, it was already going to be deducted. So by the time he got it, the $8 million is $8 million from to him, because they already took out the money that was supposed to be awarded to.
Wait, when did they take this money?
Amber Heard.
Yeah. I mean, what did they take it, or was it pledged? Did they donate it? What they do?
By taking it means, hey, since he's being awarded X amount of money, and you're supposed to be awarded $2 million, instead of giving him the $15 million, you're going to get $13 million.
Oh, I see. So you think that their lawyers work like a insurance agency? Where
it's not the lawyers; it's the court.
You think the court works like an insurance agency, where like if you total your car, they pay the bank first and then they pay you? Ladies and gentlemen, we've stumped Juan.
Damn it, dude! That's what.
So, but
that's
anyway,
why do some research.
So anyway.
Fucking show.
Yeah. So anyway.
Oh, and like you did your fucking research.
That wasn't even the topic of conversation.
So anyway. It wasn't. It really wasn't. So, Juan, to answer your question, it doesn't matter. The point is that Johnny Depp won 15, Amber won 2, and it's just for damages. That's it. To compensate her for damages caused by this trial, this whole thing. But the thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the new pandemic that's on the rise. Now, Jay, I know that you're a bit of a warrior. A
warrior?
You're a person that worries a lot about your own personal health. And I am curious if you guys are still, do you still think COVID is a thing? Because I kind of think the world has forgotten a little bit. However, like I feel like everyone and their grandma right now is getting COVID.
Yeah, a lot of people that are kind of like in my vicinity are getting COVID. So, but it's not like a thing where it's like, I'm like, oh, I can't get it because, I'm going to die. Yeah. After getting the 2 vaccines and the booster, I feel like I'm better protected from COVID.
Yeah. The reason why I ask is because there's a new thing on the rise, which I heard about and I thought it was a fucking joke. So like I had some coworkers that at work going, you guys hear about this monkeypox thing? And I was like, fucking monkeypox. Like, what is this? Is like a TikTok trend? Like what the fuck is this? But it's a real thing. And there are some confirmed cases in the US, I want to say like in Kentucky and some parts of middle America, but it originates overseas.
35 cases.
35. Are you the resident doctor on monkeypox? Please, Juan, tell us.
The other thing is it's not really a new disease. Apparently, it first came up in 1958 and then again in 1970.
I've heard of monkeypox before. I don't know. I'm not too concerned about monkeypox, mainly because it's called monkeypox.
What if it was called white lion pox? Would that scare you?
It would only scare you.
Yeah, because you're a white lion.
Roar.
Yeah, I will tell you if you are in the middle of Googling this and looking up the images, don't, because they are horrifying. But
what does it look like?
It looks like chicken pox on steroids.
I've had the chicken pox when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here. And I was I don't know about you guys, but I was like, hey, forced to get it because my cousins had it. They're like, oh, go in there with your cousins. They got chicken pox. Like, why the fuck want to hang out with this guy with all these fucking itchy ass sores on his body? Right. But it turns out like that if as an adult, chicken pox is nearly fucking fatal.
Mm-hmm.
So,
plus, isn't chicken pox one of the diseases that allegedly you could get once in your lifetime, but everybody seems to know someone that got it twice?
You can get shingles if you've had chicken pox before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Jay, I have heard. I've never once heard of anyone in my age range getting chicken pox twice. Yeah, like who the fuck wants chicken pox twice? Like I don't know. I don't know if anybody has ever had chicken pox. Like, and that's the other thing. So I was at work and some of the team members were talking, and they're all pretty young. And I was like, I don't think any of them have ever had chicken pox. And I think anyone outside, like anyone born 1995 or 1987 and on, probably hasn't had chicken pox. Like they've had vaccines for it since then.
Well, didn't they have vaccines for it and when we were younger? Or when did the chickenpox vaccine come out?
I want to say before 1985 because I had chickenpox.
I think I had chickenpox maybe in like 1982, 1983. I was really young, and I didn't keep a lot of memories, but I remember when I had chickenpox. Like,
oh shit, 1995.
That's when the cure of chickenpox won.
A chickenpox vaccine became available in the United States in 1995. Each year, more than 30.5 million cases of chickenpox and 9,000 hospitalizations and 100 deaths are prevented by chickenpox vaccination. So
So I ask you guys. I mean, so you don't think the next pandemic is monkeypox, but what is the next thing? Like, I feel like every time we get a hold on something, like or the world's kind of under control. And then, like, there's a new thing just on the rise. Like, you guys remember when Ebola, bird flu, swine flu?
That shit just came and went. You know, it didn't stop, like, civilization for a good year and a half, you know? Like,
okay, Trump.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Remember when Trump was at rallies going, oh, by the time spring comes, it's going to go away. We're what? Fucking
Yeah, I mean, that's my point. I mean, COVID stopped everything for a long time, you know, like.
Yeah, that's true. I don't, even during Ebola, like the Ebola virus, like the Ebola virus, which liquefies your insides, right?
God.
Like, yeah, right. Yeah. It's like horrible. And granted, it's harder to catch it than COVID, but it's like, it's a deadly disease. It literally liquefies your insides. It didn't stop the world. Like people still went to school. People still went to work. They still allowed international flights, I think.
I think it has to do with the rate of spread, because you literally blinked your eye with COVID and suddenly fucking the world was contaminated and people were dying.
That's true. And it reminds me of like, it almost like is a real life version of those pandemic movies where the
28 days later.
Or he goes, I'm going to show you the map of the spread, and like the map is overtaken in like the course of like 24 hours. I do remember parts of the pandemic where they're like, it's spreading at a regular rate, and this is we don't know what's going to happen.
I mean, you think about the numbers,
but so you guys,
the rate of people dying as opposed to the rate of people getting it and surviving was really small, you know.
Yeah. So I mean, so my question is, so what do you guys think is the next pandemic? Do you think the COVID pandemic, like where the COVID thing will like, how much longer do you think we have? Another year, another 6 months, another what? Like,
I don't think COVID's gone away, man. I think we're gonna have super COVID.
Well, I obviously hasn't gone away. It's still part of the conversation, but I mean, like, there's lots of precautions that have been put in place, kind of across different businesses. So what I'm asking you is like, when do you think that like it just becomes a part of life, and like a part of life where we're not blaming it on COVID anymore, right? It is just a way to keep people safe, and not keep people safe because of COVID, but like the same reason, like, every store has every car has seat belts, right? Not every driver is going to get into an accident, but the seat belts are there to help keep you safe in case you do. So like, how long do you think we have with like COVID, where these sanitation orders, these tools to keep everyone sanitized, Like, how long do you think that stuff stays in place as a measure for COVID, as opposed to like just a thing we do to keep people sanitary and clean in general?
I think it's going to be the latter. I think COVID is going to be under control, but a lot of the protocols or procedures or steps that we take to prevent the spread of disease is going to remain in place long after COVID. I think hand sanitizer units and keeping safe distances and maybe crowd controls will always be a thing. I mean, right now here in California, the numbers are rising and they're already talking about having to mask up again.
I disagree. I disagree. I disagree that that's going to be the protocol. Because I think a lot of people like for that to be protocol. It's so stupid. It should be common sense that you should wash your hands and sanitize and like keep a safe distance from people that appear to be sick. But I feel like because they're like the Purell company and like the people making masks are making so much money that they're trying to enforce it, and make it a part of life so they can make more money selling like masks and hand sanitizer and all these things to make people feel like they're safe when in reality, you just wash your hands and you keep away from people that are sick and you should be fine.
That's a great point, Jay, because, at the start of the pandemic, I think we all knew some people who were just like very questionable hygienically. And then they go, yeah, everyone, make sure you are using hand sanitizer. I go, bro, you weren't even washing your hands after you came out of the restroom.
They drank the Kool-Aid and then now they're like an advocate for sanitizing everything.
Yeah, which is which is also, again, I think freaking nuts. Which again leads me to my next question was, what do you guys think is going to end the world? Do you think that it'll be germ warfare? Like, do you guys think that like another nation is just sending like COVID variants over here? Not that there's like international travel. There's international travel happening, but do you think they're like manufacturing these different diseases to kind of like take out America or take out the world, or control the world?
I don't think that.
But yet you think that the hand sanitizing company.
Oh my God! Did you not know how corporate America works?
You know what? Forget it.
Wait, dude! Like 5 episodes ago, when we talked about gender equality, we literally talked about how there was no differentiation. Like boys wore pink and girls wore blue, right? Like there was no, and they wore dresses. And the only reason there was ever a differentiation is to make money.
That's another point. There's no money to be made in destroying the world. There's no money to be made in destroying America. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So Juan, do you hold? I mean, and I'm not, and I'm poking the bear to poke the bear because I know that you.
I don't want problems.
But. But are you genuine? Are you like honestly saying that you don't believe that these companies that are manufacturing these sanitation goods have it in their own interest to say, yeah, we should keep the world a little paranoid?
I think you're giving them a lot more power.
They have a lot of power.
Okay.
They have a lot more power than you think, Juan.
Yeah, that's
the thing is everything leads to a fucking conspiracy theory with you. If it's not the trying to distract the world with fucking celebrity drama of what's happening, it's the corporate companies trying to make money out of a pandemic that probably isn't as strong if we wash our hands. And I don't think that's accurate. I think germ warfare is a bigger possibility than corporate America trying to instill fear.
Listerine made up the disease halitosis. They made it up. Halitosis is not a disease. They just made it up so that they could sell more mouthwash. Listerine used to be something that you used to clean your floors.
Yeah. So I just, Juan, I find your lack of belief disturbing. Is that what Darth Vader says? I find your lack of faith disturbing. But I'm with you, Jay. I think that the pharmaceutical companies and the sanitation companies because like I found this list online, right? It just because Jay was talking about it, is that there's a total of looks like 10 companies that own kind of like all the little subsidiaries. So like Nestle, Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, General Mills, Kellogg's, Mars, Danone. I can't say
Procter and Gamble.
Unilever. No, Wrigley. And anyway, the point is that there's like there's like 8-9 companies that own all these other subsidiaries. So
fucking Mars has dog food, man, and good chocolate.
Yeah. So like the fact that you think that Purell isn't like they haven't bought like, you know, because even alcohol companies were selling hand sanitizer. You know, that's like their waste product, and they're like using it to make money. Point is, Juan, I find it crazy that you don't think that these companies are using this to manipulate.
Oh no, they're making money, but I don't think they're forcing people to.
No, they're not forcing people. What they're paying politicians and lobbyists to push that stuff. Same thing with Tyson Meats. You know, with the meat companies. Do you ever watch the Super Size Me?
No.
Yeah, no.
I refuse to watch a movie that fucked up my ordering at
McDonald's.
The
thing about Super Size Me, after I watched it, I wanted more McDonald's.
That's also true. You know, what I miss about McDonald's, they used to have a bucket o' fries. You could just get a big fucking tub of fries.
I never got that, man.
It was beautiful. You guys remember? Oh, fuck, man. Just a super fat moment in my life. I went over to McDonald's. They had like the 10-cent cheeseburgers. I went there with $10 and I fucking ate like a king all day. It was beautiful.
I remember two fat asses that used to go to McDonald's, get each a 40-piece chicken nugget Happy Meal, and still get 2 double cheeseburgers with Big Mac sauce.
Cool, man.
But yes, Juan, I find it insane that cool, man. I find it insane that you kind of don't give them that much, you know, leeway. But it's fucking insane. I feel like, Jay, we will survive the next wave because we have a basic understanding that the world's corporate world is out to fuck us over.
Well, I mean, our immune systems are always evolving, you know, like we're always developing immunities to different kind of like colds and flus. Our immune system, you know.
Sean, do you take the flu vaccine every year?
Yeah, if I can, if I remembered it. Well, because
why? That's corporate America making a fucking vaccine for you.
Well,
they're instilling fear in you. You're going to die of flu. Let your immune system develop itself.
You can just let
it. Yeah, I could, and I could get really sick from the flu, or I can take the flu shot every year, and I can get a little sick as opposed to getting really
what the
fucking
flu
sick
shot
and almost
does,
dying.
it just kind of boosts your immune system to help fight against the different variants of the flu.
Yeah, and the rumor there, Juan, is that the flu is gonna fucking kill me. Is that I'm gonna, if I take the shot, I will for sure get sick.
I mean that's also a myth too. You know, I mean, you're just you may get sick. You're not gonna get the flu. The flu is a serious disease.
Yeah,
it kills a lot of people.
Millions of people. Juan, it. Again, what I find to be very striking is that I think the last like major flu scare that we had in America here was the Spanish flu, and that killed like a whole bunch of people. And the things they recommended were the same things they're recommending now. Is the same thing they recommend then, which is like, you know, limit your exposure to other people and stay indoors. Which is like it. I'm sorry. What was that one?
I thought you were pausing. That's why I was going to ask a question, but continue.
No, go ahead. Ask a question.
No. Continue your thought.
I lost my thought because you interrupted me. Thank you very much.
Do you know why they called it the Spanish flu?
Is it because it said "Si, senor" before it killed you? I'm assuming that's not the answer since you are now.
I mean, that was a funny answer.
Spain was the only country allowed and the first one to start reporting on it before it spread. I believe it started right after World War I.
Yeah, that's why Trump believed that he was able to call the COVID flu the Chinese virus, or because same thing. Yeah,
it started. No, but the Spanish flu didn't start in Spain. They were just the first ones to start reporting it.
Then they assumed that it just came from Spain.
Maybe.
I mean, you're okay with him just assuming that it came from Spain? You're okay with that?
I mean, they didn't have the internet back then, so they couldn't like fact check.
That's true. like Juan over here fact checking as we speak.
I was listening to a podcast, and today's episode was about free speech, and they were somehow the Spanish flu came up, and they dropped that nugget of information, and I thought that was interesting.
Cool, man.
Well, thank you, Juan. I don't know how cool I find that information, but somebody out there, I'm sure, will. So another thing I want to talk to you guys about, aside from since we all believe the world will go on forever, I have no idea what's going to end the world.
The pure rage virus.
The what?
The pure rage virus?
The pure rage virus.
Oh, I thought it was going to be this virus, Juan.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
I don't know how much I hate you guys until I get on the show and I realize I'm going to smother you with your pillows when you're sleeping.
We're all sharing the same bed.
What I hear is, Juan, is that
no.
Don't we every night?
It's just you and I as your Caucasian wife, Juan.
I don't want peace.
I want problems always.
You know that's that guy's from a Ghana version of Mortal Kombat. Jason's, I know that you will look it up. They have a guy, he's just a really big dude.
I think I saw that video.
It's hilarious. It is beautiful. But anyway, so there's another thing. As I was kind of perusing the internet and looking for stuff for us to talk about, I was looking at like a bunch of just disturbing facts. And I don't know if you guys had a chance to look at the list or look at the thing, but one of the things I found very bizarre, which I didn't know, I did not know, is that there are tumors. I'm sorry, what was that?
Why the Spanish flu is called the Spanish flu?
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and say no and continue what I was saying, if that's okay. Is that okay, Juan? Okay, then. Well, what was the point of interrupting me, if you don't mind me asking? Does the coat fit? Is that what's going on?
No, you just spoke a lot faster. Never mind.
Anyway, so there was, when I was going through the list, and one of the first images is like of this tumor, and it has fucking hair and teeth in it. And it was the thing. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting looking. It looks like an ear full of wax. It was horrible. But as I was going through the list, like that was one of the things that freaked me out the most. And I don't know, did you guys know that? Do you guys know that tumors can grow hair and teeth? And I fact checked zero of this, by the way. So this is just the internet at its pinnacle. You know, it's just spitting out things that are listicle that I believe to be facts.
I don't know, but the picture that they showed was disgusting.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible. It is fucking horrible. I don't. Also, if you're listening to the show, don't Google that. Do not. I'm telling you right now, because it's horrible looking.
Tumors are bad in itself, but then you add teeth and hair, like.
yeah. It's like why would you do that?
The picture looks like the creature from The Thing. It's just a distorted blob with body parts.
Yes, it does. It looks like that thing they had at Neil Patrick Harris's Halloween party. They called Amy Winehouse.
It's just missing the cigarette.
Yeah, and there's another fact on here. It gave me a little existential dread. You know, it says that if the sun exploded, we wouldn't know for at least 8 minutes because it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds for the Earth's for the sun's light to hit Earth. However, though, I like watched this Neil deGrasse Tyson thing because I was like, let me. I Googled it, and Neil deGrasse Tyson was like, well, here's the thing: if the sun instantly disappeared right now, yes, the light we wouldn't know the light was missing for 8 minutes, but we would instantly know because we would fall out of like orbit and just start crashing into shit in space, like or like taken out of our orbit, and we would know immediately where we would start. Our atmosphere would be stripped away. It's like all kinds of crazy shit. So like. That 8 minutes of no sun existing would be the most like insane shit. It would look like that movie that we just watched called Moonfall. I just watched it. You ever see the movie Moonfall? I haven't seen it. It's a Roland Emmerich movie.
A what movie?
He does a lot of disaster type movies.
Yeah. People who watch movies they know what I mean.
I watch movies. I'm looking forward to Jurassic World.
Like what, 8 months from now when it's on like I don't know,
on
fucking bootlegging
TBS or TNT.
When are you gonna watch it? Yeah, yeah, with commercials and like dubbed. They're gonna dub all the.
I would normally say "fuck you guys." That's not true, but it is true because I just finally saw Fantastic Beast 2 days ago.
Fantastic Beast.
Yeah, The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Oh, I know Dumbledore's secret. J.K. Rowling told us all. Yeah, did you guys find anything on the list like super disturbing, or is it just me like having
36 murders in one lifetime?
36 murders in one lifetime?
An individual walks by 36 murders or murderers. Hold on.
Well, I appreciate you knowing.
The average
exactly
person walks past 36 murderers in their lifetime. That means that I could be interacting with one or two right now.
Well, I know that I'm interacting with one on a weekly basis. Don't
talk shit about Jay, man.
I would never talk shit about Jay. I mean, but there is a person on the podcast who does not want peace.
I want problems.
He wants problems. Always. Always. It's beautiful. Beautiful. You know, Juan, I did see that and didn't find it that disturbing because I do often say to people, like, you never know when you're walking past, like, you never know who Dexter is. You know what I mean? And you wouldn't know because, like, if you ever watch a documentary about Ted Bundy, they always talk about like how charming he was and how engaging he was and so
he lived a normal life with the woman that turned him in.
Exactly. So you never know who fucking Dexter is. So like in my mind, listen, I just hope I don't end up on their list. Like that's all I can hope for.
To only have the charm of a serial killer.
If I've seen, yeah, right. Like,
well, did you see the other one? It's number 8. People who stay up late at night have more psychopath tendencies than those who sleep early.
Well, I mean, I guess you can call me a psychopath.
You know which one I liked a lot? It was number 12, and it's a different version of you exists in the minds of everyone who knows you, which is very true.
Yeah, I think all of us work with people, for a very long time. So it is very easy to be like, yeah, that's absolutely true. Some person out there thinks Jay is an excellent person, while other people are like, I can't believe he's such an asshole. And so
I have an example of that.
I thank you for stating that and not elaborating immediately after.
No, there was a person that Jay and I knew that just hated Jay for no reason and wouldn't tell him why. And just like they were friends for the longest. And then suddenly she just stopped talking to him and was like a complete jerk to Jay. And then would say that Jay was the one that was a jerk.
I mean, there's so many people like that I can't pinpoint.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm sorry, Juan. I'm sorry, but yes, I agree, Jay. I think again, I sometimes and not that it happens on but my mind sometimes tends to wander, and I agree that like that's a bit much. Like a different version of you
because you'll meet somebody or you yourself will act a different way, and then you'll see someone and you think they're an idiot, but then in a different part of their life, they're like a rocket scientist or, like.
Yeah, they're Stephen fucking Hawking. You're just like, nah, man, that guy tried to eat a booger
and
earlier
it's just
today.
Maybe
Fuck
like
that guy.
1 or 2 interactions with this person and you already like put him in this category. But then, outside of your perspective, they're, the smartest person in the world,
Yeah. Like, for people who don't know Juan, you would think he was a pretty reasonable guy. Turns out is that
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
I love that white lion.
Hey, Juan. Yeah. Yeah, Juan, it's true. I mean, there's not a lot of people out there that know you just don't want peace. You're one of the people I think that as I got to know you more, you just again you grind an axe for no fucking reason whatsoever.
And I've taught you well, motherfucker. I've taught you well.
If you say so. If you fucking say so.
When I first met Juan, I thought he was an idiot, and I remember telling myself I would never be friends with that person. But how many years later? Was it 20 years later? I'm still friends with this guy. And I had it in my head that he was a different person, and then when I actually talked to him and got to know him, I changed my perspective on him. I mean, yeah, there are times when he acts like an idiot, but
like 5 minutes ago. But it is what it is. We get used to it. You know, there's this really, really good Instagram account called Bad Space Comics. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them.
No.
But in this Instagram feed, they create 10-panel comics that have like some level of existential craziness to them. And one of them posits that the body is just a vessel for the brain. So and everything about the body is meant to protect the brain. So it starts with the guy in a spacesuit. The spacesuit is designed to keep the body alive, and the spacesuit is also hooked to the brain. The brain is telling it what to sacrifice in order to keep the brain alive. So he's like, well, I need my feet to keep walking, so it'll sacrifice its arms first, and then to give it moisture and food and sustenance until it had taken everything except it taken his eyes. He's like, I don't even know if I got home yet, but his brain was still alive, which is again in my head is exactly how a human body works. It's like I can cut off all of your limbs, and as long as your brain is okay, you'll sit there.
I saw that episode on Futurama. They preserve all the heads with the brain.
You watch TV, Juan?
Reruns.
That's not regular TV.
Hulu? No, I don't even have Hulu. Yeah, sadness.
Anyway, and then this took me down another rabbit hole, and it was just about crazy medical practices that were considered normal. For example, Jay, in the 1700s, if you had a toothache, they would just electrocute you to fix it.
I was reading that. There's one where they cure, was it asthma with cigarettes?
Yeah. I think some of their cures were way fucking off, but they would treat asthma with a diet of boiled carrots. That's what it was. It's 1740s. They would treat it. It's like, hey, I'm having trouble breathing over here. He's like, you know what? Eat these boiled carrots. You'll see me in the morning. Meanwhile, you're fucking dead. I think the craziest thing that I read on here is a crazy thing is they would cure women's hysteria with pelvic massages.
That would cure my hysteria.
1 year. Yeah, which I find it to be so Juan, earlier this episode you mentioned how you don't believe these institutions would take advantage of their position to control America, right? To control the masses. And for who knows how long this was an accepted cure. It's oh man, your wife being a little crazy? Yeah, bring her to the office. I'll give her a pelvic massage and she'll be fine. I'll cure her hysteria.
That was ignorance, man.
I mean,
ignorance?
It have had to have worked sometime for them to make it.
I have some. I have some snakeskin oil if you want to buy it.
I mean, you're not selling it to me.
It cures.
Are you
giddleness.
Are you selling your semen?
It cures what? Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck are you selling? What's going on here?
It's the magical elixir. Well, cures it all.
There was one where it said they treated malaria with a magic word.
What was the magic word?
Yeah,
abracadabra. That holy shit
cures your malaria.
That was the magic word. As soon as I said the word, I felt my malaria fade away.
It just goes to show the magic of modern medicine. At some point, I think that we will all I think we are in the generation or close to where I could essentially be able to pay to stay alive for at least 100 years, at least.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. I feel like even not physically paying for some magic elixir to stay alive even longer. Science has pushed people to live a lot longer than they used to, either with just the healthy living or creating medication to cure their ailments.
Well, they'll sell you the medicine. They won't sell you the cure. The cure is that's going to cost big pharma money, man. They don't want to cure you.
Wasn't there an episode of South Park where they go look for Magic Johnson? Where
yes, well they were injecting him with money. They were injecting him away, which is how he was beating Oh, this is this right. I think Jay, this is my favorite here. Aside from the boiled carrots and cigarettes for treating asthma, they would use chloroform to treat asthma. It's just, I can't breathe, Doc. Here, pass out for a little bit. and you should be okay when you wake up. It's fucking beautiful. My you know what? It just goes to show.
Hay fever with coke, man.
Juan, do you know what hay fever is?
No, but it gets cured with cocaine, man.
Hay fever is a
allergy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a type of allergy where you're just kind of allergic to everything. So like pollen, dust, like they don't know specifically what you're allergic to, so they just call it hay fever.
Yeah, and you just snort a little white powder and it goes away,
a hell
man.
Of a drug.
That's it.
Yep.
I mean,
ever suck a dick for cocaine?
No.
And I fucked up that line. It's wasn't it? Have you ever sucked a dick for weed?
The late Bob Saget said that line in Half Baked.
Yeah. He was just like, you're here for weed? It's bullshit. Yeah, he was giving him a hard time, man. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad to be alive in the modern age of medicine. I don't know about you guys. Again, I ask, is there anything else on here that you guys found to be, I don't know, completely fucking ridiculous?
Well, I didn't see it on here, but what about the lobotomy?
I feel like they still lobotomize people.
No, do they?
I had heard that they used to drill holes in people's heads to release the demon. That's
the lobotomy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite lines in the movie Ghostbuster. Egon's is like, "Yeah, you wouldn't let me drill that hole in my head. It would have worked." And yeah, it's I don't know, man. But yes, I do remember they used to drill holes in people's head. And I just watched an episode of Fringe where he was trying to lobotomize himself. Stop seeing
the lobotomy is the one that you drill the holes in people's head.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, what do they do after they drill the holes?
Yes.
Well, they're essentially removing the connections in the brains with the prefrontal cortex. Fuck.
Are you freaked out by that?
I've always been freaked out just by the whole lobotomy procedure, and
aside from right now and you Googling lobotomy because you thought of it, when's the last time you just said, "Oh, let me Google lobotomy"?
No, not Google, but like I remember seeing like horror films and the whole lobotomy and shock therapy and insane
lobotomy horror genres.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Anytime there's a mad doctor or a fucking scene in an insane asylum, they do the scares or the kills with two things: shock therapy or lobotomy.
Juan, there have been more movies dedicated to people going ass to mouth medically than there have been movies dedicated to lobotomies.
Don't make me Google it because there's only like 4 human centipedes.
Google ass to mouth first.
There's no, thank you. I am fine.
Juan, what I'm saying is that yes, there are 4 human centipede movies. There is no movie just about some rogue doctor going around lobotomizing
I'm not
people.
saying that it's a fucking movie dedicated to just the lobotomy and shock therapy, but anytime there's a horror film and it involves an insane asylum, I guarantee you that you will see a flashback with a lobotomy procedure or a fucking shock therapy procedure.
All right, man. Name 3 right now.
Oh, está por tus pujidos nos encontraron. Fuck you very much. And fuck you very much, the sequel, The Return of the Lobotomy.
I have homework for you. I want you, when you go to work or if you're at like church or the doctor's office, Google ass to mouth on your phone.
I would like you to Google ass to mouth on your work computer. If you can. When I Googled it right now, I actually got a picture of the talking donkey from Shrek. It was I don't know. So I feel like, you have a good chance of finding a fun image. But Juan, I want you to save your anger on this lobotomy thing. I want you to save it because we're getting towards the end of the show, Juan. We're getting towards the end of the show.
Okay.
And before we let you unleash, we're going to get into the gauntlet.
Yay. Am I still losing?
Juan, yeah, you are still sitting at 0.
No, fuck you.
You are.
I am not at 0. It says who. I gave you homework last week. 2 weeks ago. I told you go back and listen. I know I'm not at 0.
Well, Juan, I'm going to go ahead and say that you are at 0. And Jay in second place has 3 points, and I...
Wait, how did you jump up to first place?
Here, Juan, were you even on the show? Were you even on the show?
Oh, I thought it got disqualified because I yelled out the answer before you did.
No, it doesn't get disqualified. Yeah. You just gave him free points if he didn't know the answer. But remember, he also got the bonus answer. Hey, not only did he ask if he could have bonus points for having bonus information, he got that information correct.
No, but you can't. Okay.
So Jay has 3 points right now.
I want problems.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Wow, that's your spirit animal, Juan. That is your spirit animal. Every day, all day. And I have 6 points, Juan. I have 6. So Juan, you're in last place and you're desperate for points. So I was gonna let Jay go first, but I feel like just I'm just gonna let you go.
No, you go first because you won last week, motherfucker.
Well, I am ahead as of last week, so I can go first. I can go first. Let's see here. I should have had it open and ready, but I did not.
Oh, no, now who's talking shit, motherfucker?
I'm not talking. I'm not. How am I talking shit?
No, I am. I'm the one talking shit.
Okay, Juan.
Because Juan, I don't want peace.
Problems
I want
always.
Thank you. I want problems always. It's fucking great, Juan. Because you do not want peace. Go ahead and pick a number between 5.
No, you're
60.
going first.
I know, but I just so you don't say that is rigged. So you don't say that is rigged.
Oh, pick for you? Okay, 5.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, man. All right. And I'm choosing. Juan chose number 5, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick 3 seconds because I'm gonna win this gauntlet. I'm determined to win this gauntlet.
Oh.
What the fuck was that?
It was my evil laugh.
Sounds like you got monkeypox.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Jay. Thank you. All right, so number 5 for 3 seconds. It is coming right now.
Oh, I know it. I steal.
Juan, I'm gonna need you to stop that. All right, I'm gonna play it again because I actually I'm gonna go.
No, because Jay's gonna get it the second time. No, fuck you.
I am gonna. I'm gonna listen.
No. Because this is one of Jay's favorite movies. Fuck you. No.
I need to listen to the 5 seconds.
Then no. Then listen to it to yourself. Don't play it for us.
What? I'm gonna listen to the 5 seconds so that I can figure out what this is because I can't figure it out in 3. Okay? Are you? Is that okay, Juan? I still don't know. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones. I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones. Do you gentlemen agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Okay. Juan, since you're so adamant about what movie this was, you can go first.
I think I'm going to get it wrong because when I heard it longer, it was not leading to what I thought it was going to lead. But I say Police Academy.
Funny. That's what she said. That's what she said, Juan. Okay, so you think it's Police Academy. Jay, do you agree or disagree?
I disagree, but
what is your answer?
I don't know what it is. I don't know. I want to say it's like
title.
Commando or something. It seems like a military movie. I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, that actually sounds like that sounds good. I feel like this might be time cop or some shit like that. But I'm committing to my answer of what
said Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
That quick. I did say Indiana Jones. You guys ready for the answer? The answer is Aliens. The answer is Aliens. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I have no idea what the theme music for Aliens sounds like. So yeah. So there you go. Gauntlet Master General Ozzy stumped us all. Thanks for that. So that means I get 0 points for this round unless I'm able to steal another one. So Juan would so that would mean that Jay goes second, based on your logic, Juan. Jay, what number can I serve up for you? Or would you like Juan to pick?
Let Juan pick.
It's not
6.
All right. Juan, you really know how to make this interesting.
Oh yeah.
All right, Jay. 3, 5, 1, 3 or 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Track number 6. Here we go. Ready? All right, it's coming up. You can listen again or you can extend the length.
I know what it is.
All right.
I want to say it's the Three Amigos.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to disagree. I'm going to disagree.
I'm going to say it's Puss in Boots.
Juan, you need to agree or disagree based on
disagree. Puss in Boots.
Okay. Okay. So Jay, you say Three Amigos. I have not said what I thought it was. Have I? No. I think it's Desperado.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But I still say Puss in Boots.
Okay. I think it's Desperado. So Jay, here we go. On the count of three, we're going to reveal it in just a second here. The answer to track number 6 is the Three Amigos. Look at that.
Good job, Jay. Good job. And Jay passes you now, right?
No, Jay has 6 points. We're tied now.
Oh, fuck you, motherfucker.
We're tied. Well, good on you, Jay. Good on you. That's pretty fucking good, man. Because I feel like you paused for drama. You didn't really pause because you didn't know. All right, Juan. That means that it's on you. Now.
What from what number to what number?
I told you earlier from 5 to 60, and you picked
60?
5 and 6.
I picked 37.
Okay, so you picked 37. Is that what I got going on here?
No, I say I gave you 5. I gave Jay 6, so I picked 56.
Okay. Would you like 1 second, 3 seconds?
3 seconds, please.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
Go.
3 seconds. Track number 56.
Go.
Oh, come on.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I'm placing my name on the board. Harry motherfucking Potter, you dumb motherfucker. 56 points for Juan.
Sorry. Just I want to make sure that I heard you correctly. You said Harry motherfucking Potter.
No. Because you're gonna get me on that fucking technicality. Fuck you, Harry Potter. Just Harry Potter. Not just Harry Potter, but Harry Potter.
Which one?
Yeah, and is the title not just Harry Potter, but Harry Potter, or is it just Harry Potter?
Harry Potter. Go.
Oh, that's incorrect. The answer is actually written here as Harry Potter franchise. Sorry, Juan. Sorry, you didn't get that. You didn't get that right.
Don't be a dumb motherfucker. I placed on the board 56 points. Thank you.
With 56 points? Juan, you get 3 points. Congratulations, Juan. Listen. I want you to be happy for yourself because every week you say it's fucking rigged, and this week you get a easy layup, and you got it.
Your mom.
So
is
congratulations.
An easy layup.
God damn.
Your mom. I was gonna say something horrible about your mom, Juan, but then I remember that she's no longer with us, and I don't want to be a dick on air.
It's never stopped you before.
That's true.
If you were half the man I thought you would say it.
Oh
that's
man,
what
now I have to say it.
No, that's what I thought.
Now
that's what I thought. No. Let's move on, Sean.
Oh, what happened? What, you're that man enough to hear?
I don't want peace. I want war.
Well, no. Right now you're asking for problems. That's what you're. Anyway. Juan, so earlier I did ask you, well, first of all, I should say thank you, gentlemen, for participating in the gauntlet. And Juan, congratulations.
It's not like we have a fucking choice.
You can do what you do and just fucking derail the whole fucking thing.
With your mom.
Well, anyway. So yeah, we can do what you do and just derail the whole fucking thing. But Juan, you placed. You should be happy. You now have 3 points. Jay and I are tied in the gauntlet. So
not for long, motherfucker. Not for long.
Now I have to play even smarter. So I think I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play the 2-point game until we get to the end because fuck that noise. I need to win at least one gauntlet. Need to win at least one.
Okay.
Well, Juan, fuck you. Anyway.
Okay.
So Juan, I did ask you to save your anger.
Yes.
I did ask you to save your anger.
Yes.
Did you save it up for something good?
Yeah. No, I don't know if it's good, but it's a combo one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again for. And now, for a minute of complete and utter nonsense. You've been warned.
I do like that theme music. It reminds me of a circus. Speaking of circus, I really hated the fucking shit show that happened around Hollywood today, because our president of the United States of America decided that he had to make an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live. And that doesn't just cause issues with him and security in that building, but it causes a fucking traffic jam for a huge radius. Like, why come and visit a fucking city that already has traffic problems and toss more traffic on it? Now, the other thing that I have an issue with is, if you're going to have road rage on fucking people, don't be driving a fucking company truck. Better yet, don't be driving a fucking city truck that our taxes pay for, and then decide to flip people off, curse them out, and then take out your phone to take pictures of their vehicle when that person,
and that was
instead
a
of
minute
like
nonsense.
cursing it.
Thank you. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Hey, Juan, I have a very serious question.
Yeah.
Was that guy handing out tickets to the gun show?
No, it was a girl, and she was pretty angry. Like, I saw her waving, and first off, the traffic was so fucked up that they were doing one car in each lane. So it was my turn, but I see the bus continue driving, and I'm like, no, this motherfucker is going to hit me. So I stopped at the corner, and then I just see her waving her fucking arms like crazy. And I go, okay, I think she's signaling for me to go around. I mean, not go around, but make my turn into the spot. So I do the gesture of thank you. And suddenly she starts honking and driving the bus. And then I hear her yell as she's like a foot away from my fucking car. Now what are you going to do? Now nobody can get through. And I'm like, the fuck I can. So I move over a little bit more to the right and cut her off. And she starts like cursing me out and everything. And I'm like, nope, not going to happen. So I take out my phone, take pictures, and she keeps on honking and going ape shit on me. And I'm like, not worth me arguing back. Not worth it. And the end.
Cool, man.
So, yeah, thanks, but you didn't answer my question. So
Yeah.
did you buy a ticket to the gun show, or
No.
hey? So am I understanding that you were never going to fight that lady? Is that what I'm understanding?
I've changed, Sean.
He doesn't
I
fight
can't
ladies
have road
anymore.
rage anymore. there really is no point in losing my shit on traffic, because again, everybody's videotaping, everybody's recording. The old Juan would have gone Hulk Desma, gotten out of the car,
Yeah, I was gonna
knocked
say,
on the window, and been like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, Juan, I believe you used to say there was a time your hands were rated E for everythody.
I don't think I ever said
creepy.
that, but
No.
I was notorious for losing my temper. Yeah.
That's kind of creepy. Anybody can get these hands. Anybody, even that lady yelling in traffic. So Juan, you get upset about the most bizarre things. Like
I do.
You know that the president's going to be there, so you decide to like wait for him to leave to sit in traffic. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, it's not like I could leave fucking early from work, dude. I left at a time, and mind you, where I turned was several blocks away from the Kimmel studio. 1, 2, the street that was blocked off wasn't even the street on the Kimmel studio. So I didn't understand the whole clusterfuck. And unfortunately, Waze tells me to make a turn to avoid the traffic once I'm in the fucking traffic. So fuck that. But again,
It sounds like you made a bunch of.
No,
it sounds like you made a bunch of poor choices, and you're blaming everyone except yourself.
No, so I was upset at the traffic. I wasn't upset at the I wasn't upset at the traffic. I was more upset about the situation. But like the thing that annoyed me was everybody like honking and yelling at each other, and I'm like, everybody's in the same fucking clusterfuck. What do you win by yelling and honking? Like, is it suddenly going to say, oh, they honked, let's magically get rid of the traffic? No, just fucking sit there and complain to yourself that you're stuck in traffic in a hot fucking day. The thing that I do hate are the douchebags that will drive up on sidewalks to bypass the traffic, or fucking people that see that there's no vehicles coming in the opposite direction and then drive illegally in the opposite direction, placing themselves and other people in danger. That fucking pisses me off. But me sitting in traffic, me doing the cordial thing of one car now, one car ahead of me, every other car, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I know. The minute of Juan Sense is over. Fuck you.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I was going to play the music again in case you. I had one question. And you went on a
more
whole
minutes of Juan Sense.
Well, that's what happens when you poke the bear. You know what? Fuck you.
That's what happened when I poke a white line. He just rambles on about some ridiculous shit on his street. Is that what happened?
Quit poking this bear.
I gotta quit. I gotta start poking the white lion again. That's what I gotta do.
Well, now fuck you. I think the old Juan would have.
You are old Juan.
Had road rage. No, my younger Juan. There you go. Because
your penis. Is that what you call it?
Sean was there when we almost got hit by a big rig, and Sean goes, "You know what? I'm going to slow down so Juan can jump out of the car and go up to the big rig driver and and curse him out and want to start a fight because he almost killed us."
Yeah, I did do that.
Yeah.
Well, Juan. Well, thank you for your 18 minutes of Juan Sense. That.
Fuck you.
I think do you disagree that it wasn't 18 minutes of Juan Sense? I do.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm sure you'll cut it some way to make it a minute. I have faith in your editing skills.
No, I'm gonna leave it in, Juan.
That's what she said.
Okay. So anyway, thank you everybody for listening. Thank you. As always, Juan, I'm gonna ask you if you're done. Are you done?
No, what's the point? Because you're gonna have me do like another 10 minutes of Juan Sense, right?
Okay, well then.
Yeah, I'm fucking done. Fuck you.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for listening, everybody. What is a crazy thing that you read on the internet, but a disturbing fact? Do you believe monkeypox are real and are going to end the world? Do you think that Juan only wants problems? Is that a thing that you think he wants? I think so.
Play the audio again.
You want to hear it again?
Yeah, I kind of liked it.
Okay, all right. This is for Juan, everybody.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace.
Yeah, man, that's your spirit animal. That's your guy. Well, anyway, folks, thanks again for listening. Don't forget to rate and review us on iTunes. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at INCYCSHOW. You can email us some of your suggestions at INCYCSHOW@gmail.com. You can leave us a voicemail at the link in the show notes or at anchor.fm at INCYCSHOW.
Start saving my
and we
audio. There's no point.
And we also have have merch in partnership with LindaMyra.com. Get your own very own.
Fuck you, Sean.
Are you done? You said, and I quote, you didn't want to do it, so I just started.
No, screw you.
Credits.
You know no, we're done. And credits
on an audio podcast. You fucking idiot.
Roll them.
Fuck, you're a fucking idiot, dude.
Just fucking do it and play the music. Good night, folks.
Oh my God.
You know what? Smother you with a pillow. That's what I'm going to do. Play the credits, Sean.
So wait, do you not want to do the outro? Is that
you already did it? What's the point? Just fucking end it. Roll the credits. This broadcast was brought to you by the letter F-U-C-K, Cantley. Thanks for listening, folks.
Thanks, man. Once again, folks, we are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We're also now on Amazon, so you can ask Alexa to play "I'm Not Crying, You're Crying."
Hey, Alexa, play "I'm Not Crying, You're Crying." Oh shit! It heard me from the kitchen. God damn it, Alexa.
Okay.
Hey, Alexa.
Well, anyway,
stop.
So anyway,
night,
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Have a good night, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Buenas noches. Fuck you, Cantley.
Good
Fuck you,
night. Yes, me. Yes. If the coat fit, Juan. If the coat.
Is that something I said?
Yes.
Oh.